Welcome back to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much in a special way for supporting our channel and for choosing this show. Indeed, the show would be very boring without you guys. You're the source of our strength. I want us to go straight to a story that has grabbed headlines and it is really trending. And indeed, the broad-based government is becoming broader. This is a story that is about Raila's nephew, Oburu Odinga's son, Jaco Oburu, who has been privileged to be appointed by William Ruto to the capacity of the Special Advisor, Economic Empowerment and Sustainable Livelihoods by His Excellency President William Samoei Ruto. And someone sent me a WhatsApp message telling me that how many advisors does Ruto want to have, and are they viable? Is it necessary? That's a question that we want us to interrogate here and dissect. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to go straight to what Jacob Oburu has tweeted, because in his X handle, he has thanked President William Samoei Ruto, and then another tweet. He did another tweet thanking Raila Odinga. He didn't include all of them. One tweet was dedicated to William Ruto, the president, and another was dedicated to Raila Odinga, meaning that he understands so well that he has been appointed to that capacity because of Raila as the godfather. I want us to go straight to the tweet, but before we do that, allow me to request you to like this video and share it if you can. It helps promoting the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. Ladies and gentlemen, let us go straight to what Jacob Oburu said. Jacob is saying, I wish to take this opportunity to give special thanks to His Excellency President William Samoei Ruto for granting me an opportunity to serve Kenyans by appointing me to serve in the capacity of Special Advisor, Economic Empowerment and Sustainable Livelihoods. Thank you, Your Excellency. It's in order for you to thank the appointing authority. The second one, that is a message to all of us, because I realized he was also targeting those who are criticizing this. He's saying, thanks also go to the Right Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Raila Odinga, for showing his faith in me. Look at that. For showing his faith in me and for creating a conducive environment for Kenyans from all walks of life to work together for our beloved country, Kenya, in nation building. Thank you, sir. God bless Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to draw certain conclusion here, and let us just begin with this tweet that he's thanking Raila Odinga. Number one, he's saying Raila has shown faith in him, yet the appointing authority is William Samoei Ruto, meaning he understands it is the relationship between Raila and Ruto that has made this possible. Number two, there's something that he's saying here. He's saying that Raila has created a conducive environment. He is justifying the handshake, the broad-based government, because ODM has always insisted that this country was going to the dogs. Were it not for the magnanimity of Raila Odinga, they say the country would have melted. And when Jacob Oburu says Raila has created a conducive environment, he believes it is that handshake that pacified, gave us a pacifying environment, a tranquil environment to do business and to do all this. Number three, Jacob Oburu is saying that this environment is created for Kenyans from all walks of life. Get that? To work together for our beloved country. Jacob is telling you that when he means Kenyans from all walks of life, you cannot segregate him and say that he is from a dynasty. He is part and parcel of this Kenya. That's why he said Kenyans from all walks of life, so that you don't think that you are the only person who can work in this government. And he says, together for our beloved country. Jacob is reminding you that he only has one country. called Kenya. So where do you want him to go? Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to try and interrogate the pros and cons. Those who are criticizing this, why it is wrong. And those who are saying it is right because Jaoko is a Kenyan. Why do you think it has elicited a lot of sharp reactions? It has been grabbed very sensational headlines. Number one, ladies and gentlemen, people feel that Raila betrayed Gen Zs to get to this government. And Jaoko says there, he found favor in the eyes of Raila. That is why he has been appointed. Those are the words of Jaoko. So people who look at it say that Raila betrayed Gen Zs to get to this government so that he can appoint his people. The betrayal of Gen Zs, that is why they call him a traitor, a conman, and all that. That is the argument of those who are against this appointment, because they say the source was blood-stained. Number two, Raila Amolo Odinga, the ODM as a party, supported the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, and they were arguing Rigathi was preaching shareholding kind of politics. Today, Raila is getting his shares. He appointed people like Opio and I. He appointed Joho, Oparanya, and the Minister for Finance. Those are his closest allies. And then now he is giving his nephew a job. So people are saying, yes, it is right to get your shares, but why did you impeach Rigathi Gachagua for saying that Kenya is a government, or UDA or Kenya Kwanza was a government of shareholders? Raila is getting his shares, and they have argued that they stabilized this government. We can safely and very humbly conclude that it was wrong, selfish, egocentric to impeach Rigathi Gachagua and then come to get their own shares. Number three, Kenyans feel that Oburu Odinga is already privileged. Jaoko comes from a privileged family, and therefore Raila would have considered other persons to get to this job. That is the argument of many Kenyans, that if he really wanted to help Kenyans, he would have considered Kenyans from less privileged family. This is a family of the first vice president. I'm sure even if Jaoko decides that he's not going to work for the next, maybe for his entire life, bado anaweza kula ile ya Odinga, Oginga, na ile ya Oburu na yake. So Kenyans argue that way, and then it dilutes the argument by William Ruto that this was going to be a government of shareholders. I mean, that this was going to be a government of the hustlers, because they're now asking, is Jaoko Oburu a hustler? Ladies and gentlemen, those are the arguments of those who are against the appointment of Jaoko Oburu. Let us go to the argument of those who are saying it is right. Number one, Jaoko Oburu is a Kenyan. And you cannot punish Jaoko just because he comes from the Odinga family. He is an individual, and he will tell you that is why he's saying in his tweet, a conducive environment from people from all walks of life. You cannot segregate him just because he comes from the Oginga family or Oburu family. He wants Kenyans to look at him as an individual. And the question that people should be asking, what are his credentials? Does he qualify? And do we really need that office? That could be the question that people should be asking. But according to him, he feels he's a Kenyan. Where do you want him to go and look for a job? Or do you want him to sit there and now say that mimi natoka kwa hii familia nisifanye kazi? But other Kenyans are telling him, enda utafute kazi mahali kwingine, sio appointments yenye watu wengine wanafaa wapate. So Jaoko feels he's a Kenyan. Jaoko also feels, or those people who are saying that it is right, they're saying he's got a right as a taxpayer. And so if you want to deprive him of an opportunity to work in this government or to work for Kenyans, then you are depriving him of his inherent rights. What if he doesn't want to be a businessman? Because Kenyans are telling him, you can look for other opportunities. But he's saying, I'm a politician. and I can work in that capacity. So he's arguing together with those who are proponent of this appointment. They are saying, I am a taxpayer and I am a Kenyan. Treat me as an individual just like you look at yourself. And they're saying that it is right for Jaoko to be given that appointment. The last one, they are arguing this is not the first time where a member of the privileged family is appointed. Raila's sister, Akinyi, has been some consulate in the US. People have been given jobs, people from the privileged family, because you cannot restrict your government to only the less fortunate. Or rather, you cannot restrict your government only to the people you feel are hustlers and you exclude the mabwenyenye. They can even sabotage your government. You must mix, both the hustlers, if I have to use that term, and those who have, the haves and the have-nots. So, ladies and gentlemen, those are the arguments. But the bottom line is, when you hear Oburu Odinga telling you that they're in this government, when you hear the ODM telling that they're in this government, they are benefiting from it as individuals. Raila will tell you that since he got into this government, he has appointed people who are not his relatives. So what is wrong if he appoints someone who is a relative? It is going to be discussed. And I've listened to people, I've read Twitter, people are mad. They feel it is outrageous. The conclusion is for you to draw whether it was wrong or right. Some people are saying it is our time to eat.